Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to thank you for joining me for this video cast. I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between self-interest and personal growth. There is a very big difference between these two things. A lot of times people get the whole concept of personal development or personal growth confused with the whole idea of self-interest. Self-interest is more of what is in this for me, and I'm interested in getting what I want to get out of life. The old looking out for number one kind of thing. Personal growth or personal development is how can I improve as a person? How can I be a successful person as far as leading a successful life? And remember, we've gone over this 100 times, that success is not interpreted by money, power, position. All of those things can be, not are, but can be, the results of a successful life, the rewards of achievement and development. But they aren't the goal. They aren't the actual goal. You see, personal development means I want to be a better person. If I'm a better person, if I can grow, if I can be the best that I can be, then I'm going to make the world I live in a better place. I'm going to be able to help you in your life, help you to succeed, help you to achieve, and in the process, I become, in a sense, fulfilled, because that is part of my purpose. That's part of all of our purposes. You see, we're here to be the best that we can be. And you see, being the best does not mean that others are less than you are, because this is the best that I can be. It's me. It's what my purpose on this planet is. It's so I can fulfill everything I was created to be. And you can fulfill everything you were created to be. It's not a competition. I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. But I also realize that nobody else is better than me. But we all have that seed of greatness, as Zig Ziglar says. And speaking of Zig, this whole thing, I think, can be boiled down into probably one of his best quotes. And also it is a principle that I learned from Ziglar that I truly try to base my life on, because I believe it is one of the most profound and important statements there is. And that is that you can have anything you want in life as long as you help enough people get what they want. Do you hear that? Let me repeat it for you, and I encourage you to write this down. Better yet, look it up. You can Google it, and you can see when and how Ziglar applied it. If you can have everything you want in life, providing that you help enough other people get what they want. You see, it's not about me getting more than you. It's about me being able to be my best so I can help you to be your best. The whole concept of self-interest is where all my focus is on me. What I can get, what I can be, what I can do. It's all about building me up. And self-growth or personal growth and personal development are about how I can help other people to be what they can be. See, I believe that that's the greatest quest in life. I've always felt someone, at some time, I mean, history just shows us this. It's simple logic. At some point, someone is going to discover a cure for cancer. At some point, someone is going to discover a way to clean water on a world scale. And someone is going to figure out the answers to the problems that we face in everyday life. It's always been that way. From the beginning. I mean, do a simple study in history. How did people live 500 years ago? How do they live today? How did we get there? How did we go from here to here? And when you figure that out, you discover it was because people made the difference. They got ideas, they studied, they worked, they had passion towards improving things, and they made life better for all people. And that's going to continue to happen. It's not going to just stop. We haven't lost all the clever inventions that were in the past. We don't live in a time where everything, back in the turn of the century, just before the turn of the century, the 20th century, not the 21st, but it was thought that everything that was ever going to be invented was invented, and that we hit the limit. Well, obviously, since then, a whole lot of other stuff was invented. At that time, people weren't even flying. Now they fly. It's like there's so much that is still yet to be done. The human race isn't done. Inventions, discoveries, medical answers, all these things are still to come. Now, I also understand that I probably will not be the person who does those things, or any of those things. A lot of it is way beyond my capabilities. However, I could encourage, I could do something to help the person who is going to discover that understand their potential and move forward. I don't know who that person is. It could be the next person I meet on the street. It could be you. Why not you? It has to be someone. Why not you? You see, we all have the ability. Inside of you, there is this thing that just yearns to do something. Whatever that something is, go after it. You have no idea the great potential that you have and the ability that you have to change everything. Develop as a person. Be open to the fact that you can be more than what you are right now. And it goes until the day that you die. You can always be more. You can always improve. When you go through that process, when you're constantly looking on how you can better your world, you will also discover that you will always be your best. You love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and of course, change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending time watching the video cast. I do hope that these add value to you, that they encourage you, that they give you principles and information that you can use in your everyday life. That's our purpose for being here. The Growth Center was designed and created in order to help you to become the very best that you were created to be, to fulfill all of those dreams and desires that you've had, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now, I also want to encourage you to get other material besides this video cast, which, by the way, if right below here, you're going to see a little button that's called subscribe. I do hope that you subscribe to this video cast so that regularly when we put these up, you'll be notified and you can watch them. But I also want you to go over to the website, which is at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you're going to find books and other materials to help you to grow and to continue to pursue those goals. Again, that's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And thank you again for joining us.